I need your help me please subscribe my channel. It was a quiet Friday evening, the kind of quiet that felt unnatural. My wife, Claire, had left earlier that morning, saying she needed some time to herself and would spend the weekend at her sister's place. Lately, we hadn't been fighting, just distant. That strange kind of silence that makes you question whether love is slipping away or if someone's hiding something. Around 9 o'clock, my phone buzzed. A text from Claire, staying at my sister's tonight. Don't wait up. Short, cold, almost scripted. I stared at the screen for a long moment, feeling that familiar weight tighten in my chest. Something was off. Claire's text usually came with little details, a smiley face, a casual update, something personal. But this, it felt sterile, detached, like she just needed to send proof of something, not a message. I tried calling her. No answer. Tried again, straight to voicemail. I told myself not to spiral. Maybe her phone had died. Maybe she was exhausted. But deep down, I already knew better. After years of marriage, you learn to sense when something's wrong. Out of instinct, I opened our shared location app. Her signal was gone. Location unavailable. My pulse spiked. Claire never turned that off. Ever. I just sat there, staring at the blinking message on the screen, while the silence around me grew heavier. Then a thought crept in. Ask her something she can't lie about. So I texted back. Oh, really? Which sister? No reply. A minute passed. Then 5. Then 10. My gut sank deeper with each one. Claire had only one sister, Emily. The same Emily who lived 2 hours away and was, as I knew for sure, out of town that weekend visiting her in-laws. That's when unease sharpened into cold suspicion. I didn't text again. Didn't accuse. I just waited. The soft hum of the refrigerator was the only sound in the house as I stared at the phone, waiting for the truth to show itself. 20 minutes later, her reply came through. I'll be home soon. Don't do anything stupid. No explanation. No denial. Just panic. Raw and unmistakable. Right then, I knew whatever secret she was holding on to, it was about to come undone. I sat on the couch, phone in hand, replaying those words. Don't do anything stupid. That's not what you say when you're innocent. That's fear talking. Fear of being exposed. I didn't move. I just waited. 10 minutes passed, then 20. Headlights flashed through the front window. Her car tore into the driveway faster than I'd ever seen her drive. The front door burst open. Claire stepped in, pale and trembling. Why did you ask that? She demanded, trying to sound calm but failing miserably. I met her eyes. Because your sister's out of town, I said evenly. So where were you really staying? Her gaze flickered for just a moment, but that was enough. The truth was already written on her face. I was just with a friend, she said defensively. I needed to clear my head. A friend? I repeated, too calmly. Interesting how you had to turn off your location to clear your head. She swallowed hard, realizing she was trapped. For a moment, she didn't speak. Then she sighed, dropped her purse on the table, and muttered, You're overreacting, Mark. It's not what you think. But that's the thing about lies. They never stay small. They unravel, thread by thread, until there's nothing left to hide behind. I walked over to the kitchen counter, took her bag, and placed her phone in front of her. Then prove it, I said quietly. Show me the messages. Her lips parted. You don't trust me? I almost laughed. Claire, trust isn't the problem. Honesty is. She hesitated, then slowly unlocked her phone. My heart hammered in my chest as she opened her messages. And there it was, a stream of texts from someone named Ethan. Flirty words, late-night conversations, compliments, promises, and one line that broke everything. Wish you didn't have to go home tonight. She froze, realizing what I'd seen. I didn't yell, didn't throw anything. I just looked at her and asked quietly, So that's where you were? Her silence was louder than any confession. Claire stood motionless, her breathing unsteady, eyes glistening with guilt. For years, I'd given her everything, my time, my loyalty, my heart. And now, One message from a man named Ethan had ripped it all apart. "Mark, please," she whispered, her voice cracking. "It wasn't like that. He's just a coworker. We were only talking." "Talking?" I said, holding her gaze. "You lied about where you were, turned off your location, deleted messages, and you call that talking?" My voice stayed calm, but every word carried weight. She shook her head, stepping closer. "I didn't mean for it to go that far. I just felt lonely, and he listened. I swear I didn't." "Didn't what?" I interrupted. "Didn't cheat? Didn't betray me? You don't have to share a bed to cross a line, Claire." Her lips trembled. Tears fell. "I made a mistake," she whispered. I looked away, that hollow ache spreading through my chest. "No," I said softly. "A mistake is forgetting an anniversary. This was a choice." For a long moment, neither of us spoke. The house that once felt like ours now felt foreign, cold, echoing with the weight of things we couldn't take back. Finally, I grabbed my jacket from the chair and headed for the door. "Mark, please don't go," she cried, grabbing my arm. "We can fix this." I stopped, turned slightly, and met her tearful eyes. "You should have thought about fixing it before you lied," I said. "Before you turned off your location. Before I had to ask which sister." She stood there, sobbing quietly as her world fell apart. I stepped outside into the cool night air, letting the door close softly behind me. That night, I didn't drive far. I just sat in my car, watching the warm glow from our living room spill across the lawn. My phone buzzed again and again, messages, apologies, pleas, but I didn't answer. Sometimes silence says what words can't. And though I didn't yet know what would happen next, one thing was certain. She'd never hear a simple question the same way again, because that one question had exposed everything.